All right, all right. It looks like we have teams showing up in the lobby. We'll see. We are looking at tonight a game between Tokyo Tremors and London Leviathans. As I completely butcher the word guarantees, but don't worry, stream can't see. I can't spell. English is difficult, chat. Anyways, looks like we are ready to get started. Hopefully soon. I'm gonna hide the chat. I trust these teams a little more than the normal setup, but you know, better safe than sorry. All right. Now it is our custom time to go through the career profiles. So it looks like London Leviathans are starting up with a pretty impressive roster. They have Stormgig. It looks like it's going to be playing main tank tonight. Gotta go to competitive. Diamond, mostly Winston, but I think probably some Reinhardt. Yeah, there's the Reinhardt. Shredder, the famous Zarya one trick. If I don't even need to see this profile, I know he's diamond-ish. I think he lost SR recently, but Diamond Zarya. It's mostly Zarya, a little bit of Sigma, 98% Zarya. Amari is going to be a lot of Ana play. I think they are a Diamond or support. Let's see. Plat. Oh, no. They touched Diamond. They put their pinky toe in Diamond. Mostly Ana. Shocking with a count named Amari. All right, but it looks like they're going to be coming in at the DPS slot, not on the support slot. Iza, also known as Salem in the league, is a die-hard Genji player, and when I say die-hard, I do mean die-hard. Like, holy shit. In terms of competitive, he did hit Masters on support, Plat on DPS, and Diamond on tank. Has been a solid Masters support for a long time. Oop, that's a ban. Love to see it. Begone bot. All right. Solid diamond. And then we have on support, it looks like Epi, who I believe is gold. Yes. Gold, lots of Baptiste. Lots of Baptiste. Yeah, lots of Baptiste, Ana. And then Pandy, who I know plays a really nice Ana. I think they're diamond. 28, 27. Oh, plat. Diamond tank, but plat support. Nice. Lots of time on Ana. But yeah. And then for the Tokyo Tremors, we have Bathwater coming in at the main tank slot. It's going to be 20 hours on Reinhardt. Nice plat tank. Fang's in the off tank position, which perhaps playing off tank. I think they're a plat tank if I remember correctly. Since their profile is private. Irame, who I don't... Remy? We're going to go with Remy for this person. It's going to be a diamond plat DPS. Mostly McCree Genji, it looks like. Let's take a peep. Ooh, 61%. Nice, nice. Let's look at that accuracy. 45. Dobbin, who's another player I don't believe I've seen before. Is going to be coming in as another diamond DPS, mostly projectile. Lots of Hanzo hours. Oh, there's the Torb too. Yeah, Hanzo Echo. And then Mini Java on the support. Solid plat support. Still waiting on one more player from Tokyo, it looks like. They do have Saint sitting in the wings, who is a Masters tank. And support. I don't believe I've seen Saint before. Oh, Noctua coming in for Tokyo Tremors as a sub, I believe. Noctua will be a plat support. All right. London time indeed. Yeah, these are... I will say I know the players on London a lot better. I've just seen them play a lot more. The DPS on Tokyo are completely... I haven't seen them before. I believe I've seen Bathwater play. I think they were on Tokyo last season. Fang, I've seen play. She was on Tokyo last season. Noctua, I just casted for their game, New York Aces. It's actually funny because London Leviathans used to be Noctua's team, and now she's playing against them after they've dropped her, removed her. I'm not quite sure the story there. So that's got to be fun for her. Hi, Icy Panda and WB18. Happy to see you here tonight. Hopefully we will be getting started soon, but we can briefly unhide the chat. Looks like people are ready, and we're just waiting. Waiting for London Leviathans, it looks like. Potentially an exciting game. I'm guessing, let's see, what are they going to run on Nepal? What will they run on Nepal? Bathwater, was this a private profile? Let's see. Winston, a lot of Winston. But Reinhardt also. I'm betting London Leviathans is going to want to watch a double bubble. Or run a double bubble. Given what I know about their team and what their players, where their strengths are. Let's see if this is a map that would work for double bubble. Let's see if I'm right. Let's see if I can make a good prediction here. London's going to be the team in red. Tokyo Tremors in blue. Saint, best Overwatch player in the league? Says Saint Alex 66. I wonder about that. All right. Also, hi Reckless. Yeah, Noctua, it looks like, is subbing for Tokyo Tremors.
Ready for battle.
Not a double bubble. Interesting. On the side of London Leviathans, we have Stormgig on Roadhog, Shredder on the Sigma, Amari on the McCree, Salem on the Farah, Epi on the Mercy, and Pandy on the Anna. They are going to be going into a double bubble. Bathwater on the Monkey, Fangori on the McCree, Remy on the Tracer, Dobbin on the Echo, Noctua on the Mercy, and Mini Java on the Anna. Let's follow this Echo. See what they're going to do. We have two flyers on either side. Echo versus Fair is a very interesting matchup. Usually in favor of the Echo, but I would not count. That's also a very good pick by Amari on the McCree. And yeah, Salem is also, well, he has 727 hours on Genji. Also a very good Pharah, and it looks like Shredder's gotten enough picks that this team's just going to have to back out and reset here. And as the Tracer forced to recall early, first cap goes to London Leviathans. Let's see, let's see. No ultimates yet. We're getting close to copy on the side of the enemy team, but we're also getting very close to a barrage here. And this is the position that the Pharah wants to be in. She wants to be holding these tight chokes defensively, forcing the team to come into her where she can wait above, like Salem is doing right now in these corners, and rain death from above. Kind of trying to wait and see what doorways they're going in. It looks like there's a nice rotate right. We have a swap to a Reinhardt, which I missed. They're going to drop down here with Lucio instead of the Mercy. Dobbin is going to die to fall damage, and Bathwater is getting dangerously low, forced to back up his team. Mini Java has got them on the back. Love the rotation around the back there, but that is quite the boop. And then Storming is going to clean up Fangori. Right now it is Remy on this McCree. Mini Java at the back there, but this fight is over. Nice pick on to Storming. Stormgig there is going to force them to reset, but Shredder does get a pick. Remy has very little HP, and that is going to be a res coming out from Epi. That was a great rotation around the back to try and not take as much poke damage on the way in. Still no ultimates on either side. We do almost have a nano ready from Pandy in the back here. Whoop. With that shot, that's okay, it happens to the best of us. They're gonna push in here, left side, early nade onto the team to protect them from incoming damage. Nano onto the Hog, Sleep comes out, boop onto Shredder, that is a great boop from Noctua there. Salem with the barrage is going to get to, is going to force, they're gonna try to rotate to point. Pharmacy's getting dangerously low, that Echo does a lot of damage there. High Noon coming out, nice Sleep, clutch as fuck. Remy only got the one, and it looks like that is going to be London taking it. Not a lot of ultimates used this fight. There wasn't a lot of... Window is coming out for Mini Javo, though, but it's too little too late. Really only 2 ultimates used that entire map segment. I think fights were so quick and decisive that there wasn't really a lot of ult charge gained.
Statistically speaking, I usually get most of my team back alive.
Oh, we see Shredder back where he belongs in the Zarya jail. Look at this man. Whoop. Nope. Hold on. Get the free camera here. This man. Zarya one trick. Alright, we have a Rein Zarya here with the Mei Reaper. Sticking with the... Oh, no, there's the Lucio. I was about to say, we probably want a Lucio. And then the Ana. Going for an interesting high ground position here, separate from the team. Could be very interesting unless they have a dive hero, but they don't. They are running a Torb and McCree on the enemy side with the Lucio. They do get there first and are exchanging blows. Bathwater rotates around the right, trying to get some good flank damage in. Turret is down. Fangori is going to get Stormgig. That is a nice early pick. Main takedown. Noctua is going to get the pick onto Salem, and then Bathwater is going to get the pick onto Amari. I suspect that what happened was this rotation to the high ground simply took too long, and the Ana was not in place to provide the support needed for that early engage. Also going Ana into a Baptiste, the immortality is simply clutch, and it is going to be very hard to make up for that, but the Nano is incredibly good. We have a swap onto a Junkrat here from Amari. They have been spotted, although, but luckily, Junkrat doesn't need to have eye contact with you to inflict great harm upon you. Early pushing in onto the point. Stormgig is getting dangerously low. It's going to force to back up to get healed up by his Ana. Immortality comes out early and is subsequently destroyed. Barrier is down, and that is Shredder going to get a pick onto the Baptiste on the enemy team. Amari's going to get a pick onto Noctua. That is no support on the side of Tokyo Tremors, and that is a long charge. But it's Shredder, and he will just murder you anyways. And now you have these 2 tanks in your face. The capture finally switches to London Leviathan's side, and we have ultimates online. We have the grab, we have the shatter, we have the beat if we so choose to use it, but we are playing into the enemy shatter as well as molten core and window. Let's see if Bathwater can get this shatter off. My guess is they're either going to engage with molten core or with this shatter. Nice early spot on the Reaper. Good bubble by the team to get out of there. Oop! Does get one. He's going to get immediately killed in the castle, though. Remy's going to get the pick on to Epi, and the shatter is going to come out with molten core to get Shredder. It is just Pandy left on this point, and he's going to either try and run away or no, just going to go to point to die and reset. That was 2 ultimates there from Tokyo Tremors, but a nice quick cap. However, we still have ults on the side. The only thing invested was Salem's short but sweet Death Blossom that got 0 kills. Little predictable to be hiding in the top right corner. If you see an enemy Reaper, you should expect that he will probably be there if you are pushing high ground especially. Nice grab coming out from Fangori. Window comes out to attempt to help. Beats to counter the Window. Dobbin is still going to get the pick on to Pandy, though. That is main support down for the side of London Leviathan. Is going to force them to back out and regroup. We are getting close to last fight territory. We do have ultimates on the side of London, but they are going to have to get it quick. We have a beat as a defensive ult here, but I don't think it's going to help them survive 2 tank ults. Let's see what that they use first. Graviton is going to go out. It is a nice, great grab, but Shredder is going to die for it. Tyre is coming out. Tyre's going to get 3. Nice. Nano Reaper as well. Overtime is here. The turret is doing damage in the back. Is going to get Salem. Handy is down from Remy. Storming is going to kill Remy for killing his support. And that is going to be the death of the turret finally. London manages to flip it. They still have a Shatter to play for, and they almost have a Death Blossom. Probably will have it by next fight. In the meantime, Molten Core is ready and waiting on the side of Tokyo Tremors, and they almost have a Shatter as well as a High Noon. Let's follow Remy and see where they try to set up for this High Noon. Looks like they're going to be pushing in with the tanks, trying to get a flash over the side. High Noon coming out, isn't going to find anything, although forced to press early because trying to get away from the Death Blossom. Molten Core is on the ground, though, and it does get 2. Shatter comes out, is going to get eaten by the bubble. Storming, however, is on a roll, manages to get 3 with that Fire Strike as well as 2 kills, and they continue to hold. Salem coming back on the Doomfist for the fast rollout and the quick kill potential. Dobbin also swapping over to the Hanzo off of the Torbjorn. Almost have a window ready on the side of Tokyo Tremors, and they potentially trying to get a little bit of damage off, a little bit of healing off so that you can use it for this last fight. Use it now. Perfect. Nano Ryan is in the back line, going to force them to get pushed back from the window, rendering that ultimate useless. You want to stand in front of that window with that Tyre. Tyre comes out, is going to get Fangori. That is 1 tank down, and then it is just going to be pick after pick after pick. Desperately trying to heal Remy, but the Lions get the healing instead. And can Bathwaters get on point fast enough to touch? Is on point, but not for long. And it looks like that's going to be the first map going to London Leviathans. Alright. Nice job, London. Yeah, this is going to be that 3-man Tyre earlier. Good patience waiting for the beat to die off. Nice job. And then just the cleanup. Alright, let's update the score. Make sure I got the... I think this is... Yes, this is correct score. Alright, alright. Oh! Numbers are in the wrong spot. Hold on! Hold on! Oh god! Oh god! There we go. Shh! You saw nothing, chat. You saw nothing. Alright. Excellent job on London's part, but it was pretty close there. I will say both teams are doing really good rotating together and playing together, and they seem to have a nice coordinated plan for fights. So this has been a clean game from both sides, which is quite interesting. Normally at Mock Overwatch League, we have haphazard games where it's clear that no one's talking to each other except to scream into the mic about how they're not getting healed. So this is a nice change of pace. London did take both map segments on that, but I think that was just some unfortunate mistakes. It was, all in all, still pretty close, especially on that last map segment, with Tokyo Tremors having 99% on the point before London finally flipped it back at 40 and finished out with the win on that map. Very curious to see what Tokyo decides to pick for their map. They can pick any map type from the selected map pool, be it Escort, 2CP, or Hybrid. The only maps I think that are... I don't know what you would play. I mean, again, I don't really know their DPS players. I do know Bathwater seems to play both tanks. I haven't quite ever seen Fang play off tank that often. Does play Zarya, some Diva, but not a lot of Sigma or Hog, so they're probably going to want to avoid maps that are good for Hog. And then Dobbin and Iremi, I mean, we looked at them earlier and they had Hanzo and Torb for Dobbin, and then Remy had a lot of McCree, Genji, Tracer, which is just kind of your typical standard run-of-the-mill Overwatch player. You're a pretty typical DPS player. Oh, it looks like we're going to Eichenwalde. Pandy's actually the one who told me how to say that map semi-correctly. I'm pretty sure I'm still butchering it, but Pandy is actually from Germany and pronounced or told me how to pronounce it correctly. The DE at the end is a the sound apparently. And it's not Eichenwald, it's Eichenwalde. Sorry if I continue to butcher it. Haha, Ruby, Paris will never be the map pick as long as I am caster, because that map is fucking awful. So, we'll see. Interesting choice, Eichenwald. I think they can potentially do it for... They have the Hanzo Torb. So, good for the defensive pick. And we'll have to see what else. What else are they going to run? What else? What else? I mean, on the attack, I think they're going to run another pharmacy because Salem has a pretty decent pharmacy, and I would be shocked to not have have a pharmacy here. But I don't know, maybe what do I know? All right. Looks like we are getting into the map. Let me swap you guys over here. Whoop.
Initiating match.
You're gonna pick Paris the next time you get a chance to pick, Ruby? That seems like a terrible idea. And also not a map in our map pool, so also an illegal idea. Alright, predictions for the team comp. I am guessing Sam's gonna want to roll out on the Pharah, also known as Iza, if you don't know his name. Epi's gonna be on the Mercy, potentially. I'm guessing Ryan Zarya's on both sides? Yeah, Ryan Zarya. Ooh! Le double bubble. With Amari on the Hanzo, and then here's the pharmacy I was predicting, and Pandy on the Ana. That's going to combo nicely with the Winston. Nano Monkey is just good. Going into a Ryan Zarya here, that Torb that I was predicting earlier, as well as Remy on the McCree, Noctua on the Lucio, having fun around the tower, and Mini Java on the
Statistically speaking,
Baptiste.
I usually get most of my team back alive, but who's counting?
Very curious. The Torb turret's going to present a problem, but not a massive problem. With the Pharah there, it's just a couple of rockets to deal with it. Alright, we have a golden Winston gun here too, so let's scrutinize this Winston play heavily. Early jump onto the bridge, immediately forced to jump down because that is half of their HP. Already got a nice pick on to the Baptiste from Salem. This man is death from above. Mari has to back up, get a health pack. Dive goes in on the back line. They're forced to back up to point. They are down a main support and are going to take a lot of damage here. Amari is going to get the cleanup kill on to Remy in the back. Torb turret's up, Torb turret's down. Pharah is just good on this point. Bathwater is going to get the pick onto Stormgate with the Fire Strike. Immortality comes out. Immortality is down. And now it is a battle of poke, but you're getting poked out by a Hanzo and Pharah, and they have control of this tower, which is exactly where the Pharah wants to be in terms of getting cover in the sky. Moving Fangori out of position. Fangori is getting low, forced to dodge for cover. Bathwater pushing out, is going to jump back. Stormy is going to get the pick onto Bathwater. That is main takedown. Jumping. Oh, nice move from Noctua. Force removes the jump pack damage, and that is a Torb shooting into your Winston. Nice res coming out from Epi in the middle of the battlefield. Amari managed to get the pick onto Dobbin. Ease is going to get the pick onto Rebby, and Shredder's going to clean up Noctua, and that is going to be a quick point A cap, as this Baptiste should just be jumping off the map at this point. There they go. Did give ult charge and staggered himself a little bit, but it's okay. And we have a grab barrage ready, as well as a nano in case we need it. But this looks like a cart bitch here, so we go back to the action. We also have Molten Core and Beat ready on the side of the defense. Justice rains from above. That is going to be 2 down early on the high ground. turret is also dead. Rip turret. 2021 to 2021. Immortality comes out. Immortality down. They're getting a nice hold on this high ground, which is great for the attackers coming in. Denies them any sort of angles, especially for Remy with this High Noon, who's going to desperately try to set up on the high ground and not get poked out by either the Pharah or the Sniper. We have 5 ultimates on both sides, so prepare for a shit show of a next fight. And again, Pharah grab comes out from Shredder. High Noon from the inside. Dragon Strike comes out, is going to manage to get 1 after they kill the Immortality. Stormy and Shredder managing to clean up the rest from the grab. Nice, clean play coming out from the side of London Leviathans. Good combos, calculated plays. They know what they're doing, and they know when they're going to do it. We do have ults on the side. Oops. Window's going to come out from Mini Java, and that is a 2-man Window Fire Strike. Nanomonkey is in, although it is also going to get 2, and then Primal is out and ready. That is a dangerous low Torb. Both DPS are down. So despite this clean fight start to it, there are just more ultimates on the side of London Leviathans, and Nanomonkey is just good. Epi getting a final blow onto Fangori, with Amari killing Mini Java, and they have pushed pretty much all the way up to the spawn doors. No ultimates on their side, although meanwhile we do have a grab here as well as a shatter to play for. Let's see, Bathwater is getting poked out by the monkey. The bubble goes in, bubble goes on. Dragon Strike comes out, Shatter comes out. There are several people on the ground. Shredder is going to go down, but Amari does manage to get Noctua as well as the Immortality with that play. Are they going to back off here? Are they going to commit? Salem coming back on the Junkrat. Missed that swap. Does manage to get Bathwater in the poke battle, but Epi is going to die to the McCree. High Noon coming out. Forces them to LOS at least a little. Doesn't manage to find anyone, but does manage to get a sigh of relief for the team. We still have a Graviton Surge here. Potentially waiting to combo with Molten Core. Monkey is in, Monkey is low, Monkey is out. He's gonna get healed up by his team before diving in again. Valk almost here. Are they gonna use it? They should probably use it right now. Valk, oh, too late. Molten Core coming in, Valk. Nanomonkey's going in, and it is so dangerous. Grab comes out from Fangori, but it's too little too late. The Nanomonkey is just extremely good. And they're gonna cap with 3 minutes and 8 seconds.
Score 0-3. Switching sides.
All right. Clean play from London. You love to see it. I think right now, London is just, they know what they're gonna do way before the fight even happens. And I don't think Tokyo's quite there, so they're just a little bit slower. But we'll see. There's still a lot to play for. This is the second map of tonight. And well, that is a 3 minute 8 second time bank, which is pretty good for Eichenwald. Oh, and they have Salem. You have a fan.
Hi there.
You have a fan. You know you're making an impact when the enemy team tries to mirror you. Like extremely mirror you.
Hello. I can't wait to
Except for the McCree. I don't think Remy plays Hanzo. Imitation is the best form of flattery. And on the defense, we have more double bubble, but with a Torb. Imitation is the best form of flattery. Clearly, Amari is impressed by Dobbin's play. And we have Salem on the Pharah, Epi on the Mercy with Pandy on the main support. Early rockets. I will say I think defensive Pharah potentially has a little bit of an advantage over attacking Pharah just because you have this kind of preset cover where you want to be, you already have control over this tower. As long as Salem doesn't cede control over this tower to the enemy, Pharah should be okay. And as long, I don't think Remy's presented much of a problem on this McCree, but as long as Salem remains aware of the McCree. Oh, these rockets are so close, but not quite. Gonna go chuck some rockets in this doorway. Sleep onto Bathwater, immediately followed up by the kill. Ooh, one rocket hits! Can you get the second rocket? Can we get this? No, we can't get the second rocket. Oh, it's so hard. Shredder's gonna actually clean up. He's like, Shredder sees Salem struggling. Is like, listen, man, let me help you out there. Shredder does have impeccable tracking. If any Zarya is gonna take a fair out from the sky with a left click, it's gonna be Shredder. We do almost have Barrage on the side of the defense, as well as a Nano from Handy here. High Noon coming out from Remy is going to force them to back out of the show. Shredder is nice timing on that bubble Shredder. Anti on to Stormy is going to force them to back off. Oop, dies before you can get the Nano. Nano Monkey is on Bathwater, and that is going to be quite dangerous. Both supports are down for the side of London. And it looks like they're going to just get it cleanly with that. I think right now at this point, Salem is just trying to build ult. Is going to manage to get out with very little HP. And we have the Barrage, the Valk, the Nano, the Grab, the Primal, the Molten Core. I'm going to guess they're going to go for Grab Barrage. We'll see. We also have a Primal Rage here, as well as a Valk for the attacking side. Valk comes out early from Epi. Noctua is going to respond with a Valk of her own. But there's not really much happening here. Jump up to engage. Izanami is going to get a nice pick on to Remy. Good boom kill. Rav comes out. Rav, Molten Core. That's a miscommunication there. Many ultimates used. Oh, but he's swapping. Okay. Makes sense. Going for some early poke. We have both DPS ults on line here. Let's see where Dobbin is going to use his barrage. This is a team playing fairly split. Oh, High Noon coming out. Trying to poke out the pharmacy by the looks of it, but they are just going to completely LOS it. Nano Monkey is back with a vengeance. Is going to manage to get two. Justice reigns from above. Bathwater is going to manage to get Pandy, but looks like not much else. And then Fangoria on the high ground, probably going to get ticked down by the monkey. Yeah. The Far is there, and Stormy is going to be forced to go back and get a health pack. Oh, never mind. Mercy is going to pick them up. Does have Primal Rage in the pocket. Fangoria is almost at a grab. Managed to get rezzed on the high ground by Noctua. Shredder getting kind of low. Is going to get healed up. Have Valk. We have Primal. Almost have grab. Mini Java does go down to Stormgig. Grab comes out. Manages to get 3, but there isn't really that much internal pop. One rocket does get it, but Salem is up. Noctua and Epi have both bounced. That boop was there, but the res went through, so that's interesting. Shots onto the Valkyrie Mercy is an impressive attempt. Ooh, almost with the boop. We almost have Barrage here. Oh, Mini Java. Gonna immediately die. Nice triple kill coming from Dobbin here at the doors. Primal on point, just trying to stall. And Izanami is going to finally die. Alting for funsies in the back. We do have a Primal and we do have a Nano ready, but Mini Java is coming back from the long walk. Swap on to the Rhine. Zarya Amari immediately off the Hanzo onto the McCree. Salem on to the Reaper. They almost have Grab again. They almost have Nano. Predicting a bit of a Nano Rhine maybe? Or a Nano Reaper. Nano Rhine. Going in to cancel aggression. Trying to follow the team with simultaneously not getting poked. 2 go down with the Nano assist. Fangoria does manage to get the pick onto Amari, but it's fine because their spawn is like 20 feet away. Almost hit that sleep. Stormy's gonna get a nice final pick onto Fangoria, force the charge reset. Bathwater makes the swap onto Reinhardt to beat Stormgig here. Dobbin's still on the Pharah because they're very close to ultimate, but this is not the ideal place to set up for Pharah. Even the ceiling so low here that even Salem on the Reaper can probably poke you out. Nano Barrage is going to manage to get one nice sleep coming out from Pandy. Only gets 2 with that. The Nano is still active when he does get woken up. Bathwater is going to manage to get 2 with some assist from the team.
Thanks for the assist.
And it's going to be a full reset. They are coming back with Grav. And Salem almost has Death Blossom. Valve coming out preemptively from Noctua. Grav comes out. They are going to try and get the Mercy. Nice bubble coming out. But it's going to die. There is a grab here. Use it. There we go. Ooh, the Nano is still too much. It looks like Tokyo Tremors does, in fact, have this. Woo! The stun, but not quite. And they finish 1 minute and 47 seconds on the clock. That pharmacy working for them rather well, actually, towards the end there. Nano Barrage is just good. Just good.
Initiating match.
All right. Do we want to watch the doors fix themselves? Let's watch the doors fix themselves magically. As we reset for the next time. I believe it's going to be time bank lower, so it's going to be Tokyo Tremors starting on their next attack. Probably going to run the same comp. Yeah, and their doors magically go back to being fixed. We have the double bubble with the McCree, Farah, Mercy, with the Anna for ground team support. Going into a double bubble with Amari on the Hanzo this time instead of the Tor. Salem on the McCree, Epi going over to the Brig, Pandy sticking on the Anna.
I don't see it that way. To me, it's an honor.
All right. Interesting. Yeah, there's still fight left in this team. This is possible. 2 minutes to 3 minutes, it's minutes difference as long as either Tokyo smashes this attack or they do really well on the defense. This is winnable. They're going to take a shit ton of damage walking in from this Hanzo, although already at 30% ultimate. Damn. Dragon Strike charges like crazy. Turning around trying to avoid getting shot in the head, but 50% ultimate essentially. Gonna finally start doing some damage on the other side. Forced to back off. Izanami is going to get the pick onto Dobbin. Rez comes out for the Pharah. Fangor is going to manage to kill themselves, probably on the bubble with a right click. Oof. But Dobbin is going to get the pick on to Salem, and that is a long walk back. 60 seconds left. Dobbin has gotten another pick onto their support. Oop, Noctua. Gonna take some arrows. They do almost have a Dragon Strike ready and waiting. Right now it is just this Hanzo here to deal with the pharmacy, which is not going to be great. He really wants to get this Dragon Strike and use it. Barrage comes in, although it is going to manage to find Shredder. Are you going to use it or are you going to save it? No, they're going to save it. They're resetting. They got Nano Monkey out of it. They got Barrage. They're going to just do a clean reset. We do have High Noon, as well as Valk on the enemy side. Going into, we almost have Grab Dragons, although, and I'm guessing that's what they're playing for, is their, ooh, Flash Fan, unfortunate. Pandy is down and out, trying to position up on the high ground. Dobbin does manage to get the pick onto Epi. It is overtime now. Valkyrie coming out from Noctua, trying to stay on point while simultaneously supporting the team. Izanami is low and kind of stuck in this corner. Is going to get cleaned up by Remy. Flashbang comes out. Stormgig forced to jump up onto the high ground to try and avoid. Is going to eventually get cleaned up, and they're going to continue to push through Castle. But the combo is coming, my friends. All eyes are on Shredder as he watches this 8% count up on his Q button. Because this is the cleanup button. As long as Shredder nails this grab, they stop it here. And the enemy team knows it. They boop him off! No! Shredder! High Noon coming out. They use the Dragon Strike naked without it. There goes their combo. Nano Monkey in the back, but has been spotted. Salem, however, gets 2. Rocket Barrage comes out. Is going to get 3, 4. And they continue to push it through. They're at the second like a choke point. They got it
Hey,
in overtime. And their combo is dead.
Clearing the area.
Shredder has this grab, but they use the dragon. Amari swapping over to the Junkrat. Fang almost has another grab.
boarding the pit. Hey,
Grab comes out. It's gonna get 3. They're probably gonna clean it up here. Primal. Yeah, okay, that's the cleanup. That's the thing they needed, but yeah.
Complete.
Like, they needed that grab because that is the cleanup ultimate.
Score.
But Tokyo knew they needed that grab. So they super focused Shredder. It was excellent calls by Tokyo.
Initiating match.
Alright. Well, that is a long way to push in 3 minutes and 8 seconds. But Tokyo did it in 1 minute and 47. So it's not impossible. Let's see how the attack from London goes.
Ready for battle.
Swapping back over to the double bubble with the Farah
I'm
Mercy
looking forward
handy
to
on the Ana. They're going to be going into a double bubble with the McCree and Farah Mercy
Incoming.
and the Ana.
30 seconds.
Can I
No
make you guys
dying
sick
on
doing
mine.
this? How nauseating is this? Like, is this a lot? Is this annoying? Do you feel like you're getting a headache? Just a little bit? Are you thinking about your life choices and why you're bothering to watch me do this over and over and over again? Like, why are you subjecting yourself to this? I honestly don't know. Alright, 5 more seconds left of waiting and stalling for time. It looks like we're going to actually have Amari on the McCree. Interesting.
Defend objective A.
Early rocket damage coming out from Dobbin, but also from Salem. Let's follow Dobbin along and see what they do in terms of poke potential. Stormgate getting pretty low there. Is going to have to back up and try and get into line of sight of his Ana to get healed up. Shredder also getting low, but Salem does get the pick onto Remy. That's the McCree down. Hit scan. Stormgate's also going to get the pick onto Fangor. Rez comes out for Remy. Attempting to dogfight, but dogfighting is hard. Going to refocus instead on the ground team. Amari's going to get the pick onto Remy, showing that he is the McCree on this field. Attempting to stall it out, trying to live. They're focusing the Mercy. Stormgate gets cleaned up, Bathwater and Noctua, and it's just Dobbin here, and he knows it's over. Chuck a couple rockets before accepting the end. And we have a Primal ready and waiting. Interesting choice of Rez.
Payload.
I would have just waited, because by the time you get to the door and you're really going to push up, Amari would have respawned timered, and then your cooldown, like, you would still have your cooldown for this next fight. But it's whatever. We also have Nano Monkey ready. My guess is they're probably going to want a Nano Monkey here for the engage. I would do it when, yeah, I would have done it there. But you know what? Maybe when, oop, Epi is going to go down to Dobbin. Nano that Monkey, Primal's out. They're bouncing around. But he's not going to get much of anything. Oh, does manage to get Mini Java. That is main support down. Nano this monkey. Nano this monkey. There we go. Nano Monkey is here, and we are focusing on the main tank. Gonna try and jump up onto the Valking Mercy, but that is a very hard target hit. Shredder does kill his counterpart, Fangori. Monkey is back in, and they have an Ash now. Barrage incoming. Is gonna die to Remy, although by the time I manage to flick over to their perspective, we have another Barrage in play here. But it is very low, forced to bounce out, and Amari is just poking them out. Window coming here, but the monkey is here behind the window, forcing them to back out and not really get much use. High Noon coming out from Amari just to force this Pharah to back off while they continue to push over the bridge. Primal coming out again from Stormgate. Shatter comes out as well. Oop. That's a nice flash. Trying to get moved around, but I think, yeah, it looks like London has this. And the right click of disrespect. I was actually getting really nauseous. I'm tripping out. You love to see it. Alright, we are pushing up here. No ultimates on these sides. Salem's actually swapping over to the Genji for this last part. We do have a grab Bob here to stall here. They're going to grab early. It's going to get 3 people. Nano Monkey to try and help him survive through it. That is 2 down. Overtime is out. And it looks like Bob is going to clean up. I think London might have, or Tokyo might have just won this. Epi's going to get on point, but not going to be able to get there.
Get in there.
They're so close. That was so close. Excellent grab.
Victory.
Yeah, they didn't. They used everything trying to get it through the second choke, and so London had nothing left.
Play of the game.
Play of the game is going to go to Storm Gig, or is it Storm? I think it's Storm Gig. I'm pretty sure it is. That Nano Monkey is just, it's just so good. Also very good monkey here, but just Nano Monkey is just stupid good. All right, let's update list scores. It is 1-1 here tonight. Currently, it is going to be London's map pick, and oh my god, my ones aren't. They're not aligned. Hold on, guys. Don't worry. I got you. I got you. There we go. Shh. It's perfect. No one needs to worry about it. Yeah, what a map indeed. That was super close. London almost had that, but they just didn't have anything in the tank for that last final push, and Fang had Grav, which is just such a good cleanup ultimate. Looks like we're going to be going to Volskaya. Volskaya Industries. Interesting, interesting. All right. Let's see. So this is London's map pick. Probably going to see... You could see a double bubble here. I could see that working. And Stormgig has been just bringing it on the Winston tonight. But I also could see the Reinhardt. I expect more Pharmacy, but maybe we'll see some Genji. I mean, 727 hours on Genji. How could you not put the man on Genji at least once every game? Like, at least once. Meanwhile, I mean, I expect Dobbins brought out the Torb before. I'll bring it out again. We'll see. I'm very curious. Let me just make sure. Oh, they're going to do a halftime. Lordy. Lordy, lordy, it's a halftime. Alright. Does a halftime count as a pause? What do you guys think? I don't think halftimes count as pauses. I think it's just a halftime. So, we're just here. We're just here. Sitting. Looking blankly at the screen. Waiting for, you know, anything to happen. Anything to happen. I don't know. What have you guys been up to lately? Anything exciting? Doing anything fun? It's 4th of July weekend. If you don't know, 4th of July is when America celebrates their independence from the British Empire and also starts a lot of fires. If you have been living under a rock for the past few months, you might not be aware that we are currently suffering on pretty much all of the West Coast. Record-breaking drought this year, as well as record-breaking heat. So essentially the entire left side of the country is a huge tinderbox, and we're about to go into the holiday of fire. So, I have packed my evacuation bag, and I would personally recommend anyone living in California, Arizona, Utah, Oregon, or Washington to also pack a go bag in case you need to evacuate quickly in the event of a wildfire. Because it is very likely that some idiot with some fireworks will cause a massive wildfire this weekend. And unfortunately, there is not much we can do to stop the idiots of the world. Believe me, I've tried. It doesn't seem to help. But other than that, I hope everyone has a safe and fun weekend and enjoys themselves responsibly. It is a shame about the fire stuff, although, because I enjoy fireworks immensely. I enjoy fire in general immensely, to the point that my mother was very concerned that she would have to bail me out of jail for setting shit on fire, like arsony charges, pyromania, stuff like that. But there is nothing quite as entertaining as just watching shit burn. Like, also, burning different kinds of shit. So, and I'm not just talking about like wood, books, CDs. Now it's the gender reveals causing the big boy fires. That is legitimately what started one of the massive wildfires in the Pacific Northwest last year. Was a gender reveal party fireworks, which is an interesting concept. I mean, initially the whole idea of a gender reveal party is just amazingly white and heteronormative. Just amazing. Like, it is the most white bread, table salt, mayonnaise personified human action I think I've ever seen. Other than like some really depressing microwave fried chicken, it's probably gender reveal parties for the whitest shit I've ever seen. I don't I don't quite know. Like, I understand from what I know, and this could be complete bullshit. But from what I know, the initial start of gender reveal was because a woman finally got to the point, because it takes, obviously, when you're a fetus, your genitals aren't the first thing that develops. Hate to break it to you, genitals actually don't develop till very late in the game. So it takes a couple months for them to identify the genitals on that fetus. And the woman who initially started the gender reveal parties had it because she'd suffered so many miscarriages early terms that it was very exciting for her to get to the stage in the pregnancy where she could celebrate that she knew the gender of her unborn child, or the sex. I shouldn't say gender, because sex and gender are different things. Um, so that's like a unique case that I understand. But all this other bullshit I don't. It's very wild. Yeah. I mean, development is fascinating. Development, like, I think the first thing that developed on you, the first part of you that existed, is actually your asshole. We are deuteronomes, I think it's called. It's deuteronomes and blastnomes. I'm gonna have to look this up again. But essentially, you're a little bundle of cells that gets implanted in your in the lining of, it is deuterostomes. There's a T in there, and protostomes. Nice. So we are deuterostomes, but what I'm saying essentially is that you're a little bundle of cells, and then there's this like little, I'm making like hand gestures, which means nothing to you because there's no face cam here, and no one would want that. But it's kind of like if you form a heart with your hands, so they're a little ball of cells, and then it begins to pinch inward, and eventually it forms like a tube to make a cylinder of cells, and that first little pinch inward is your butt, specifically your anus. And so all of you watching the stream right now, came into this world ass first. And then the second thing is your mouth, because it forms this nice little tube, and then that tube obviously gets very complex and forms your whole entire digestive tract, because in reality, humans are very fancy slinkies. Or no, not slinkies. Shit, what are those things called? Oh god, this is gonna be. You guys may be too young to understand this shit, but the water slinkies? Like the little things? Hold on, hold on. This shit. These guys. That's what we are. We're just a water tube. We're just a water slinky. I don't know what these are called. I don't think water slinky is the right term. But that's what we are, is we're just a very complex watery tube. But yeah. I thought I was watching London Leviathans versus Tokyo Tremors. You are. We're doing the halftime. If you haven't joined my streams before, welcome to the read streams. Giving me dead air is a terrible decision. But yeah, if you want to know more about developmental biology, it's actually fascinating. So once you have that tube of cells, cells differentiate first into three germ layers, and I'm gonna forget what the names of them are. But oh yeah, I remember. It's the endoderm, ectoderm, and mesoderm. And it's easy to remember because endo means inside, ecto means outside, and meso means middle. So it's literally just like a three stack, like a sandwich. Very nice sandwich. Um, and then those germ layers will eventually further differentiate into things like your ectoderm actually forms your skin as well as your nervous system. Mesoderm's going to form a lot of your muscles, your internal organs. Oh no, not your internal organs. That's going to be your endoderm. But it's cool. Development is fascinating. Like, it's so fucking wild. I feel you. I turned on my camera and showed stickers and an octopus plush to avoid dead air. Yeah, it is. It is the curse of death for casters. Also, Reckless, I don't understand what the question is, but if you have a question about developmental biology, I am happy to answer, and we can talk a bit more about germ layers and specifically so the process. I forgot about this. Oh my god, I'm like reliving my college days in biology 200. But the process of where you form your ass first and then it kind of pops through to become a mouth is called gastrulation, which forms a hollow ball of cells called the blastula that then begins to differentiate into more specialized cells that become the embryo. Because you have the first stem cells, and then as the stem cells differentiate, they become from omnipotent to pluripotent, which so go from all to few or many to totipotent. I think that's the order. I don't remember exactly. Have you heard of the tragedy of Darth Plagueis the Wise? That sounds like a Star Wars thing, and I don't have to ask any more questions about it, thankfully, because we are now in the game.
To Volskaya Industries.
And hide that chat.
Initiating match.
And we go into Volskaya. Also, have we ever talked about who this woman's supposed to be? Like, is this supposed to be Kachi Volskaya? Because this looks nothing like the animated short. Or is this just supposed to be like a nameless woman? I know there's like there's a funky mural in here of the Omnics versus the Russians. So that's cool.
Ready for battle.
But yeah. Any Russians here who can translate for us about what all the text here says? Alright. Looks like we have a Ryan Zarya on the defense with a McCree, Torb, Noctua on the Lucio, Mini Java on the Baptiste. The attack will be playing a double bubble with a Farah Mercy, Pandy on the Anna, and it looks like Kamara's going to be picking up the Hanzo again. Let's stick with, you know what, we haven't given any screen time to Epi.
4, 3,
So
attackers incoming.
let's watch this clutch Mercy play, this beautiful support play of staring at the ass of another player as they kill a Torb turret. Whoop. Heal up the team, lose your Pharah, find your Pharah. Meanwhile, Stormgig is in and very close to low, and Pandy is dead to Fangori, wrapped around the back and managed to kill two, both Stormgig and Pandy going down. Salem trying to get some poke before backing up into the rest of his team, and then bleeding. Alright. We are about halfway to some ultimates. Turret's down once again. Stormgig is in once again on this middle high ground. Trying to do some poke. Is going to get shot in the back by Mini Java on the Baptiste. Remy is going to get the pick on to Epi on the Mercy. And Stormgig is going to have to run for his little monkey life. He's not going to survive long. They're chasing him. Don't get killed by the Lucio. Oh, did he live? He lived.
I feel great.
I don't quite understand what just happened there, but we're here. And Shredder almost has grab. And Nano Monkey's the thing. Not Nano Monkey. Nano Mercy? Pull out the pistol. She did pull out the pistol. That's a whoopsie doopsie. We did get Valk off it though, and we have Wombo Combo pretty much ready and waiting. We also have a barrage here, but it is going to be going into a grab of their own as well as a Molten Core. High Noon is almost there, Beat's almost there. Grab Dragons is there, is going to manage to get 2 with some assist from Salem, and it looks like they're just going to back up and run. Mini Java attempting to stall the point is going to get cleaned up by Effie.
Will lead us to victory.
Nice cap. Going onto the high ground to force them to not touch again or get a recontest. They're going back, speed back to point B. Amari and Stormgate already pushing up to the next choke. We have a Primal ready, we have a Barrage ready, we have a Valk ready, but we also have 5 ultimates on the side of this. I'm gonna bet we're gonna see a grab. Yeah, looks like Fang's positioning like she wants to grab. She's gonna do it here on the supports probably. No? Barrage is gonna come in from Salem, is going to manage to get 1 as well as the Immort. Primal also comes out. Grab comes out. Molten Core also does, I think, manage to find Amari with some assists from Noctua, but High Noon is gonna get booped and slept. Excellent sleep coming out. Excellent sleep coming out from Handy. Diva on point to stall, but is going to get demexed rather quickly as well as cleaned up. Boop onto Noctua on the Lucio, and then murder. Tracer's here. It's Volskaya, guys! Aren't you so happy this is a map? And that was a nice flick. Holy guacamole. Good job, Salem. Shatter comes out. Boop to fuck him up so he can't get the damage on the tanks. Beat comes out. It is Fangoria and Noctua on point. Diva is going to get demexed. Dragon is going to come to block further contest on point. Quick recall. Oh my god. Get this. They got the second tick. Can they get the third tick? Oof. Nice. Mini Java's down. We almost have another barrage. We started this fight with a barrage. Will we end this fight with a barrage? I think we will. I think we will. Justice reigns from above. Oh my god, it's still going. We're still going, guys. It's done. It's gonna be fun when Salem plays Salem Witches. That is gonna be fun, Allie. And incredibly confusing for everyone watching.
Switching sides.
Alright. 2 minutes and 50 seconds on the clock. Nice job, but not an unbeatable time. After all, last map, London came up on time and still lost the map. So let's see how Tokyo Tremors chooses to respond. Also, Taylor Hee, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Oof. Gotta hydrate so that I can keep talking this fast. Also, Sunless Fiber, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Or Sunless Fiber 2. Or Sunless Fibers. I don't know. Unsure of how to say that name, but I think you understand that I'm talking about you, sir. The Doom One trick. And that is pretty much all I know about you. I know you tried to play Echo the last game. I also know that because I cast that game. Alright, looks like we now have double bubble on both sides. Remy on the McCree, Dobbin on the Pharah, Noctua on the Mercy, Mini Java on the Anna. Going into a double bubble, Amari on the McCree. It is total mirror comps here on Volskaya Industries. Let's follow Bathwater and see where they decide to initiate this dive. Early poke into the spawn doors from Salem. Does manage to find anything, no damage from those rockets. They're going to push through the main choke into this tiny room on the left. Getting your Anna through there is going to be the hard part, although immediately jumping onto them. Bathwater getting dangerously forced to back up around the truck. Remy also getting really low. Fang low and stuck in that room, waiting for her team to rotate after her. we have like, oh. Fangori is going to get the pick onto Stormgiggle, though that is a great opening. Shredder is low. Fangori is going to get the pick onto Salem. Amari is going to get the pick on to Dobbin's dead. Shredder is going to take him out. Sleep onto Fangori. Remy is going to get 2 there with the pocket. And the punch kill onto Pandy. That hurts. Almost has High Noon ready. Man has been putting in some work. Dink, dink, dink. Woo, MOWL Pharmacy, Z. There is a lot of pharmacy in this league. We are blessed with lots of good Pharahs. And lots of terrible hit scan players who can counter it. Remy, oh, Dominic gets a nice pick onto Evie. Remy setting up on the high ground for the High Noon is going to get 2 off of that. That is a nice opening for it. Valk also coming out from Noctua. Dominic almost has the barrage here as well for when they try to recontest this point. 5 minutes and 18 seconds, and I don't think they can get there to contest. Epi is going to manage to get the res onto Stormgig, but Amari is going to get cleaned up. Stormgig almost has Primal, is going to manage to get Primal off and try and stall the point. The point! Okay, we have Wrecking Ball on point, but Shredder is going to immediately get cleaned up, and that is it. 4 minutes and 11 seconds. Over double
Score.
the time that London managed to clock on Volskaya.
Sides. Initiating.
We're still in it. We're still in it. It's going to be London attacking first with Tokyo trying their hand at defense once again. I mean, it all comes down, it's Volskaya, it all comes down to the stall you can do on point B, and I think the fight end was just so clean
Ready for battle.
that London didn't get a chance to really get a good stall going. Meanwhile, Tokyo had a really good stall on their run of defense. Gonna see a Ryan Zarya here on the defense from Tokyo Tremors with the McCree, Farah, Mercy, Baptiste. Ooh, and a Ryan Zarya on attack. Amari going over to the Mei. Salem on the McCree, Epi on the Lucio, Candy on the Anna. I will say the Bap versus Anna matchup is interesting. We'll have to see how this goes. I think Pandy's a very good Anna, but Immortality is also extremely good, especially for brawls. It's essentially a second bubble for the Reinhardt. So, we'll see. We'll see. I think if they can get Immort out early and blow Immort out early, ooh, that's already a nice rocket on to Pandy, forcing him to use nade on himself to keep himself alive. That means it's not there for the tank. Storming also getting dangerously low. Cryo's forced out early. And this is a lot of damage to be taking with just an Anna to heal. Epi's gonna go down to a flashbang so low already. And the whole team's incredibly low. They're gonna have to back up, but they're gonna get cleaned up. Remy and Bathwater killing both Shredder and Salem. Dobbin getting the pick onto Amari. We have a Nano ready, but we also have a Barrage ready. And this is exactly where you want to be. Salem going over to the Reaper. I don't know if that's a wise choice, considering this Pharah seems to be giving them a lot of problem.
Bad guys. Heads up.
Alright. Hey, Hansel. And we're going to drop and Barrage. Oop, caught on the sign. Oop. Managed to get Pandy with that with some help. Not the cleanest Barrage I've seen, but it worked. Is going to take some Reaper damage, forced to boom, and then get there and boom right into the eye charge. Sorry, not exactly what you want to see. And this is a Reaper on the high ground. And then Shredder's just going to take the team on his back and be like, you know what, guys? Let me help you cap this point. Let me help you with that team.
30 seconds
Damn.
remaining.
Damn. We almost have a Shatter from Stormgig, and that is really the only ultimate they are close to, potentially close to Blizzard. Meanwhile, Noctua almost has Valk, and Remy does have High Noon for this next push. Shatter comes out from Bathwater, does manage to find another clutch sleep coming from Pandy. Valk coming out from Noctua is going to manage to get cleaned up, although by Amari. But Stormgig is dead here. Blizzard coming out from Amari to try and hold the point. My god, didn't you guys miss Volskaya? Nice cleanup. Remy is going to get the flash fan onto the May. That is their stall character gone. Death Blossom is going to manage to get the Fair out of the sky, also get Noctua. Fangori coming back on the Wrecking Ball is going to get slept. It's also incredibly impressive that Pandy is hitting these sleep darts on like 400 ping CPU. Like, look at this man go. We almost have another nano boost ready and waiting for it. Is going to get the kill onto Dobbin. Are they even going to need the nano boost? Probably. Did miss that sleep, but we're going to call that the caster curse. Because I'm watching him, so he's going to miss the sleep. Sorry, Pandy. Didn't mean to curse you.
Score 2
And
4.
this
Switching sides.
is why everyone loves Volskaya so much. We love it so much. We love to play this map over and over and over and over again. As Droskaya potentially earns its name in this map. London managing to pull out a phenomenal attack and cap both point A and point B in 2 minutes. But Tokyo Tremors has 4 minutes and 11 seconds to do that better, and we have a defense and a half, guys. Again, no Baptiste. Does Pandy not play Bap? I would think you would want Baptiste here. But we have an Orisa, Sigma, Torb, Ash. I don't know why I forgot what that character's name was. Mercy, and then an Anna. We're nodding at our Orisa. Going into a double bubble with the McCree Farm Mercy.
I'm taking care of you.
This Anna's gonna present some problems, I think. We'll see, we'll see. Maybe they make it work, maybe they make it work. Where's Shredder? On this high ground. Oh, he's babysitting the turret. So it's like almost a Bastion setup, but not quite. Turret is in, doing damage. Bathwater is in. Izanami is going to get the pick onto Dobbin on the Ash. Going to force out the res early. They're going to play this Mega Room. That's actually quite interesting. Nice flanking position that they have set up here with Stormgig on the low ground here. And Shredder on the high ground up here. Turret does finally go down. Misses the rock on the Pharah, but that's an ambitious rock and a half. Both Stormgig and Amari are antied. But Salem is going to manage to get the pick on their main support. Bathwater is going to get the pick on Stormgig. And then, Candy is going to, gonna make it. They're going to back off. Noctua is going to get the res, although onto Mini Java. Epi's going to get the res onto Salem. And that is a Nano Sigma. He is antied, although, so there's not much his team can do for him. Is going to get beamed down. High Noon coming out is going to manage to clean up Salem, and it is just Epi there and Pandy. These supports just stalling it on point. Ooh, but Stormgig gets a nice long-range pick. Almost has Bongo. We do have Primal on the side of Tokyo Tremors, as well as Valkyrie and Nano, essentially. Stormgig swapping over to the Hog. He had Bongo. Would you not stay for Bongo? They have no ultimates now for this next fight. Maybe they know something I don't. Maybe they're really struggling with the Pharah. No one in this league can hit scan. Alright. Nano Monkey is my prediction. There it goes. The dangerous man with a plan. He's hiding in a corner. He's just gonna punch him, alright. Sad to see. Valk comes out from Epi. Bob on point to stall. Ooh, hook. Bob, Primal though, is gonna try and juggle the Roadhog in the corner. Is gonna manage to get the pick. Rav comes out from Fangori to hold it. High Noon again from Remy. That's 2 High Noons in this very quick game. Lift coming out from Shredder, manages to die before he can get it. Torb turret there. Salem is going to get cleaned up. Shredder's here on, or Stormgig's here on Wrecking Ball. Rocker Barrage incoming, and that is Volskaya again.
Score.
This is going to be a desperate push because right now the time bank for London Leviathans is 0. Meanwhile, Tokyo Tremors have nearly 2 minutes left on the clock.
Initiating match.
This is going to be a desperate push. Can they even push? No, or what happens when it's 0 on the clock? I don't remember what happens in this instance. Is it that Tokyo attacks?
Ready for battle.
Yes, Tokyo attacks, and right now all London can hope for is a draw, I think. So, Tokyo's going to start with a double bubble. McCree, Farah, Mercy with the Ana.
In 30 seconds.
Hi there.
Stormkick on the Reinhardt.
It reminds me of home.
And Shredder on the Diva.
Let's shoot for a new high score.
We have the Ashe with the Mercy Pocket, as well as Amari on the McCree. Double hit scan, they're definitely trying to deal with this fair. Pandy on the Ana.
5, 4, 3, 2.
I don't know if this is a good decision right here.
Attackers incoming.
We'll see.
Defend
Prove me
objective
wrong,
A.
prove me wrong. Diva's pretty good. Oh, that. Okay. Bad start. We have more chances. Okay. On the high ground, flicks away to try and not give charge to the Diva, but this Stormkick is alone. Yeah, drop down, help your main tank. They push through the main choke. Noctua is dangerous, so Noctua is going to get cleaned up. Domin is going to get the pick onto Amari, although Amari is going to get res. Stormkick is going to manage to get Mini Java. That is 2 down. Can they get the cleanup pick? Nice sleep onto Fang. But I don't think they can do it. Yeah, no, they're not going to get that pick. Amari is going to get the pick onto Domin. Going to force the res out. 60 seconds remaining. It's about 2 fights left. Pandy has Nano. Who are we going to give it to? Probably the Reinhardt, if I had to guess. Yeah, it's going to be the Reinhardt. There's no one else. Unless Nano High Noon, or if you really feel like give it down. Perfect. Anti-sleep. Amari's going to get the pick onto Fangori. Remy is going to get the pick onto Stormgiggle, though. That Nano Ryan pushing a little further, and is going to try and get Pandy, but is going to get cleaned up. Nice job by Shredder pocketing his supports. Emmy's going to get the res onto Stormgig, and it looks like this could potentially be a draw. We have Shatter to play for. We have Bomb. We have High Noon. Bathwater swapping over to Reinhardt. We have support ultimates on the side of defense, but Valk gonna come out early to try and get the touch, it looks like. High Noon coming out from Amari is going to manage to kill Noctua. That's not a great start. Amari is going to get the pick, and they can't touch.
Draw. Double kill.
And we draw it. We are going to a 4th map. Or not a, yeah, 4th map.
Play of the game.
Remy popping off on the McCree all night. But particularly here. We saw this. The disrespect. The cleanup. Whew. Damn. Lots of heal and lots of damage. Alright. It is still 1-1 here on London Leviathans versus Tokyo Tremors, drawing on Volskaya. Who picks map now? I don't remember. I don't remember who picked map. I think it's the team who lost last, so I think it's still London's map pick. Hybrid was done, so it's escort. Let's take a gander at lay map pools. Where's that roster sheet? Where I have so many channels muted, guys. It's so hard to find shit when I actually want to. Alright, so they can pick Dorado, Junkertown, Route 66, or Rialto. Everyone's been favoring Pharmacy tonight, so I'm guessing Rialto's going to be their escort of choice, or Dorado. That's my guess. But who knows? Who knows? Looks like we're actually going to be going to Route 66. Interesting. Interesting. Huh. I thought for sure they were going to pick Rialto or Dorado. But I guess this was London's map pick, and they're having trouble with Dobbin on the Farah. So they probably don't want to pick a Farah map, even though Salem's been also doing very good on the Farah. So maybe taking them to Route 66 is a good play. It's also a pretty dang good Genji map. Maybe we'll see Salem on Genji tonight, except for like the last 2 seconds of Eichenwald. Oop. And we enter
To Route 66.
Le map.
Initiating match.
I have actually driven on part of Route 66. Not a part that looks anything like this. But I did go to a gas station that had lots of Route 66 key chains that I did not purchase because it seemed stupid. All right. Let's see.
Ready for battle.
Looks like for the attack, we're going to have a double bubble and double flyer comp. Interesting. The Salem Echo and the Amari Farah. He's got the golden gun. They're going to be going into a Reinhardt Diva with Remy on the McCree, Dubbin on the Hanzo, Noctua on the Lucio, and Mini Java on the Baptiste.
5, 4,
Alright.
2.
Let's see some Echo play tonight. That's a new character. That's not a Farah.
Ability increase. Payload.
That's a new character. Already 80 HP.
Changing position.
Nice right click. That's a D-Mech Diva right there. That was a choice. Stormgeek also goes down, although to Dobbin. Is going to get rezzed by Epi. Nice res. Good cover by Shredder, too, to protect the res. Noctua stalling cart here. Has been noticed, although. Is going to get murdered by both the DPS. Dobbin's also been spotted. Nice right click, sticky. But Salem is going to go down. And Dobbin is just going to clean up Stormgig as well. We almost have a barrage here, but I don't think they can. Yeah, they can't get the Hanzo off the high ground. Dobbin putting in work here. Already has Dragon. Pandy stalling cart is going to get cleaned up by Bathwater. Have Dragon. Have Window. Almost have Shatter. Meanwhile, we have Barrage on the enemy side, as well as almost a Nano, potentially a Nano Barrage here in the near future. Let's see if Salem's going to use it. Also a High Noon from Remy. Barrage is going to come out. Dragon Strike also going to come out in that tiny hallway. High Noon coming out, but that is pretty far back from where the team is pushing, and then Amari's just not going to get healed and is going to die. Fangori's going to get the pick onto Amari. Izanami's going to get the pick onto Bathwater. Stormgig onto Noctua. Dobbin did manage to get Salem, and then is going to get cleaned up. Woo. It looks like that is a fight win for London Leviathans. We have the grab. We have, oop, we're off the Farah onto the McCree. We have the duplicate, and we have the Valve. Into a Shatter, almost a Diva Bomb. Nice sleep onto the Reinhardt, desperately low. It is a copy Rein. Shatter is here. Is going to solo Shatter. Pins into nothing. gonna get the pick onto Shredder. So Baptiste does some damage, man. That is also a Shatter in the back. That is 3 people on the ground as they desperately, both the tanks tried to stall a car, but they're both antied. And nice stall for time. They got it down to a minute, but that is a cap. Yeah, that's a cap. It's a cap, but it's also just a cap point. We still have a grab to play for here, but we also have a Dragon Strike again on the side of Tokyo Tremors with a beat, a window, as well as a high noon. We have a Nano Monkey on the field, and he hurts. Nice move away from the team, forces him to not get value out of that ultimate. No picks coming off of that play. Also nice move blocking. Or did he just hit the ceiling? Where is that dragon? It is beneath you, sir. Don't want to jump down there. Bathwater getting dangerously low. Epi is going to try and go and help the team, but is going to just get murdered. Oh, and Salem accidentally abandons Epi. Ooh, but Pandy manages to pick him up. Epi and is going to get out Salem. Whoop, dangerously low. Is going to get healed up by his supports. We have both tank ults and both DPS ults pushing into a high noon with both support ults online. Let's see what Amari can do with his high noon. Whoop, we have a duplicate of Hanzo. That's a choice. I suppose his ult charges like low. Oh, if he could have gotten Dragon, that would have been clutch. But he couldn't. Just not enough damage. Nice play though. I think they still have it. Stormgig is just gonna clutch it out for them. Hitting 3 with the primal, forcing Diva Bomb too. It's already in the bubble, and then just killing the Diva with the jump. Bathwater is gonna run back to supports. Very low health there. They still have the Shatter. Oh god, I'm lost. The Dragon Strike. Preemptive Valkyrie coming out from Epi to try and hold this point. Rez coming out for Remy, who got picked by the damage boosted stickies. Dragon Strike coming out. Ooh, that's a 3-man sticky. That's quite nice. That is quite nice from Salem. We have a copy and almost a primal ready. We still have this Shatter to play for from Bathwater, but with this highly mobile diving team, probably not going to get a lot of value off the Shatter. Dobbin also going over to the Reaper. I'm guessing they have decided that Stormgig is in fact quite the problem. Flash Fan and the Reinhardt. Remy is going to manage to clean up Stormgig. Remy's also going to manage to get Pandy. Rez comes out for Stormgig, but that is kind of like a sacrificial lamb. I don't know that he's going to get out. He is going to manage to get out even though the Reaper was behind him. But they do manage to stall it here at the doors. Copy is ready and waiting. Are they going to try to use it, or is it going to be the Shatter coming out first? We have a copy onto the Diva. Is going to be great. Time is going to force the high noon and eat it, but is going to use the copy in that fight. Remy's going to get picked onto Shredder. Mini Java is going to get the copy killed. Oh, I guess it's the Mecha Baby Diva. That makes sense. Epi is going to get the res onto Shredder, and then Valk themselves. Shatter comes out from Bathwater. Amari is on the ground, but the Valk is already in play to support them. Dobbin is going to manage to get Pandy, although that is main support down. That is going to force London Leviathans to back off. We almost have combo, though. The one true combo. If it's in the trailer, it's got to be good. Like the literal trailer for the Overwatch 1 game. If there is this. Ooh, excellent anti. Both tanks antied. That is the time to push. Demon Mech getting truly low. They want to burn this mech so bad. Grab comes out. Dragon Strike comes out. And that is going to be a lot of damage coming out. Immortality is there, but it doesn't manage to save Bathwater. And Salem is going to help clean up. Or it does manage to save Remy. It is. And Salem's going to help clean up. And then Rez for Stormgig is immediately back in the enemy team's face. left to push it all the way through. High noon coming out from Remy as well as Valk from Noctua. Noctua just managed to res, but there's a Nano Monkey on the field. 2 down to Death Blossom, but we do have a Primal Link Monkey here, and Stormgate has gotten value with his ultimate before. Window is happening. There's so much happening. I think it's just Stormgate alone on point. Oh, he's got both supports. He's got both supports. Oh, he doesn't have bubble. Dragon Strike's on point, is going to die on point, but Shredder is back, is shattered, although Epi is back on the loose. Who does manage to get Bathwater. Pandy's gonna get Remy, and it is Shredder here stalling on the hamster. Overtime is here. Spin to win, my man. Come on, he can't get the spin. He can't do it. Dobbin's gonna get the pick onto Pandy. That's the main support down. Epi's still here, bouncing around on cart. Salem's here. Oh, he can't do it. He just can't do it. The towers, it's not gonna work. Amari's here on the Doomfist. They're so close. They're so fucking close, but they're just getting cleaned up. Salem's gonna get a health pack and then go back in. I think he's the last man alive, and Epi still here is gonna get cleaned up, and that is all she wrote.
Complete.
They almost made it through Route 66, but Route 66 is an incredibly long escort map, so that is not... It is not impossible. Like, that's not a bad thing, essentially, is what I'm saying. Like, that's not... You can hold Route 66, because there is a lot of road to push. So it is a good start for London Leviathans. That is quite a long way on this map. 69, nice, 0.67 meters, to be precise. Now let's see what Tokyo Tremors pulls out for the attack. Are they going to go with Double Bubble? Are they going to go with Rhine Zarya?
Ready for battle.
Looks like Double Bubble with the Pharmacy, if I had to guess. And they're going to be going into Double Bubble with a Ash Echo. Again, I think the Echo has a bit of an advantage in the flyer duels, just because you can rely on the beam to finish off, as well as the stickies. So... might work out better for them. Stormgate hiding in this little thing. Let's Shredder, Amari, Salem, staring into the void. Oh, no, he's awake. He's awake, guys. Don't worry. Let's stick with Bathwater and see where Tokyo Tremors decides to go for their first push. Early stickies on the door. Doesn't manage to find anything. I mean, 3%, I guess. But that could just be Echo's normal passive ult charge rate, because her ult charge is stupid.
Bad guys, heads up.
Dynamite coming in, Sleep coming in, and Sticking, and Anti. That's Bathwater just fucking deleted. Holy guacamole. Rez comes out from Noctua, although Noctua getting dangerously low, forced to LOS around Pillar. Dynamite's in. That hurts. Pick onto Epi, although that's very dangerous for the London Leviathans. They are down one of their supports. Boop on to Bathwater. Get off my fucking high ground, but then he spots Farah, and that's his true prey. Dynamite goes out. Burn damage is ticking. Farah's forced to play very scared because of this Ash. But he can't quite... Oop. Salem is going to manage to help Amari finish it off, but the res is there. Dynamite's on the point. Boop. No Winston jump for you. Shredder almost at grab, too. Look at this man build these grabs. And then we have a Nano Zarya. High Noon coming out. Justice rains from above. Nice bubble coming on to Dobbin from Fangori. Allows him to get those double kills in the barrage, and that is going to be a point 1 for the Tokyo Tremors. 5 minutes still on the clock. Sam getting dangerously forced to back off. Oh, but doesn't quite make it out. Pandy's forced to run around the corner as the DPS push up fairly far into the second half of Route 66. Tokyo Tremors has both support ultimates to play for. Meanwhile, London Leviathans has tank ultimates online, Copy online, and a Valk online. Let's see, I'm guessing they're gonna grab. Maybe? Probably Copy first, and then maybe grab.
Damage systems increase. Heroes never die.
Valk coming out from Epi, gonna be responded to with another Valk from Noctua. Kreese spotted on the high ground. Zarya, copy. Grab is gonna happen. Are we gonna see a double grab here? Oh, yep, we're gonna see a double grab there. Heal this copy, man. It's fine. They did what they got here to do. Managed to stall it there. Is going to manage to get the kill on to Fangori, to Talatory kill on to Mini Java, but not going to manage to get Noctua. Getting dangerously low there, but is going to back off as the respawns come in. Rez on to Mini Java. We do have a high noon barrage grab as well as a nano for Tokyo Tremors, pushing into a Bob and a nano. Nano Monkey is in this tiny hallway. It's whoop, as well as a high noon. Ooh, that was an audio trip. Is gonna get two, and then the Bob is in there. Bob is Amari's just gonna clean up with this Bob. For some reason. Ooh, almost got Mini Java. Alright, audio's not weird. Stormy does have the primal if he needs it. Epi also has the Valk. That is another Nano Monkey in there, but the team is just going to back up. But I think it's going to get Shredder. Shredder goes accidentally LOS. This is Anna around the pillar. He's going to get on this Anna and manage to kill them. Remy's going to get the pick there. And looks like this is going to be 4 for the Nano Monkey. Oop, never mind. Epi says no. Not dying to you today. But then goes for a frankly dumb res. Sorry. Alright. Salem does have the copy ready. Bathwater has the primal, should so choose to use it. 3 minutes and 32 seconds to push through the last section of Route 66. We could be seeing a victory here, or we could be seeing another go at this map, or potentially a win for London if they manage to hold it here. Amari gets the fight off to a good start with a pick onto Dobbin. Can they deny the res? They cannot. Copy coming out. We have multiple monkeys on the field. Primal is here. Can this man juggle though? Oh, he's got the Anna. He's got the Anna. He's lost the Anna. He's lost the Anna. Found the Anna again. Candy also managed to get the pick onto Fangori in that time. Bathwater dangerously low, tries to get back into spawn. They know the Pharah's off to the left, but they can't really do anything about it. Nice job. Next fight they have Grab, they have Bob, and they have Nano, but the enemy team has this Primal still, this High Noon, and this Barrage, which they're gonna want to use and probably get rid of. Use it, you know you want to. They're waiting for the bubble, but the Grab comes out. Stormy is gonna manage to get the pick too. That is the Barrage down. You can tell they wanted to use it. They wanted to position there. Rez comes out. And then the Nano comes out after the Rez to clean up that fight. And then that is the Anna dead. And you see how, like, Dobbin is forced to play out here because it's just not, I mean, they also used the Bob, which is probably a little excessive. I think that fight was won. It's really hard to use Barrage in these close quarters. I mean, Tokyo has every ultimate. So they're probably gonna win this next fight unless London just pulls out something fantastic, which maybe they do. I mean, that's a good pick onto the Mercy. He's got the Anna in his sights. Flashed. 300 HP in a dream, forced to back off, try and get a health pack, is going to get killed by Remy. Bathwater also using Primal, doesn't manage to do anything. And then the master support player is here and playing. Can they get the Nano in time? He really can't, and then he's going to get killed by the High Noon. Justice reigns from above, and it's just going to be Ultimate City. As they push through this last part of Route 66, can they touch to contest? Nano on Stormwing is going to get cleaned up. Shredder desperately trying to touch, but isn't gonna manage to make it happen. Tokyo Tremors takes Route 66. Nice job, Tokyo.
Play of the game.
So many Nano Monkeys tonight. Yeah, this was a really nice play. Stormgate really rocking the Winston play. Yeah, this is where he just carried. He just hard carried there for a second. Wasn't enough to win. Oh god, and now I did pick the right score value. Okay, cool. We go to the late timeout screen. Tokyo up 1 on the 4th map. As we now go to any control map. It is still London Leviathans map pick as they're the one down 1. We could potentially be seeing a 2-2 here. We'll see. Storming was popping. He's doing work on this Winston. Not gonna lie. And then Shredder Zarya, really good as always. I liked the Echo play I saw from Salem. Epi did some good stuff on Mercy. Amari seems to be doing really well on the Ashe. Pandy getting some great antis on the Ana. I just think it came down to, at that point, Tokyo Tremor for that last push had 6 ultimates. And I think the fight before they got the 6 ultimates, I even commented on how it was probably too many ults. I think they used Copy, Nano, Bob, and they only had 2 left going into 6. Like, it's really hard to win a fight when a team has 6 ultimates against you. So I don't know that there was much that London could do there. I think they just lost the economy overall. Like, they would have to have done something real fucking phenomenal to pull off that. So, but let's see. We have the potential here. It is, I mean, right now I don't have like a box on this timeouts or this like in between cast screen to show draws, but it is like 1 draw on map and then 1 victory or 1 to London Leviathans and then 2 to Tokyo Tremors. So it has been a pretty good game tonight, and I'm excited that I got the chance to cast this. Looks like we're going to be going to Lijiang Tower. Probably, if I had to guess, going to see some more Pharmacy on this map, because both teams have been playing it and rocking it. So, I don't think we're watching the same match. I don't quite understand what you mean by that, but thought it was a pretty good play by both sides. Oop.
Now
We got the
arriving
R
at
and then we got the
Lijiang
wait.
Tower.
Are they going to go for a pause?
Initiating match.
It's a pause, you know what that means? We're going to the MOWL pause screen. We're going to the MOWL pause screen. Number of pauses is going up to 2. Never mind, it's nothing. I just wanted to pee right now, but it's good. I'm gonna lose my goddamn mind. Alright. You know what? The additions to the timeout screen will have to wait. Think long and hard about what you want to add to the timeout screen, guys. It's ready and waiting for the next time I have to fill dead air. For a pause, half times don't count. Just pauses.
Ready for battle.
Ooh. Ooh, it's Les Sim. Les Sim. Rhine Diva Sim Farah. Guessing speed boost out the door, and then they're gonna swap to the Mercy with Pandy on the Ana. Again, I think the lack of Baptiste here is gonna really hurt, especially considering Mini Java has been playing the Bap very well all night. Almost a mirror comp, except instead of the Pharah, Remy is going to be on the McCree, which he has been playing extremely well all night. And then we have, of course, Noctua on the Lucio, because there's no character to pocket. They are going to get there first. Early start, and that is going to enable them to get a nice early pick onto Stormgig. And yeah, generally the way this shakes out, ooh, but Salem is going to manage to get Dobbin. Can they kill the teleporter? Teleporter is dead, so it's not going to be a fast or early recontest. Early cap, or first cap rather, goes to Tokyo Tremors. TP is back up. Salem's going to do his due diligence and spend some time shooting rockets at it, so that's not useful anymore. Turrets are set up, although it's going to try and flank to potentially get some good damage in along on the side. Noctua is going to get the pick onto Amari. Stormy going to get the pick onto Noctua. Dobbin's going to get the pick onto Pandy. As we continue to trade blows on the middle, and that is going to be Shredder demeched there. Pin, although, but luckily Remy manages to save Bathwater from Stormgig. Salem is going to get the pick onto Mini Java, although still hanging out in the back. Does have Barrage ready and waiting. Shredder is going to swap off the Diva and onto the Zarya. Teleporter coming out. Barrage is going to get 2 almost immediately. 3 coming out. Nice play. Killing those turrets, because fuck them, really. Excellent clean point cap. Good teleport, and they are ready and waiting. Both sides have wall. Both sides have shatter. We have a high noon for the Tremors, and then a nano for the Leviathans. Gonna wall in and then teleport straight to point. Tries to sleep, not gonna happen. Shatter comes out from Bathwater, immediately gonna die to just the Shredder Salem combo. And then it looks like a DMAC, maybe a DMAC. Is gonna be a DMAC, and then they're just gonna leave her as the baby. Nope, they're gonna kill her. Shredder's just gonna catch some rockets here with his face to gain charge. Dobbin swapping over to the Pharah off of the Sim. Still have a Diva Bomb, still have a High Noon, pretty much have a beat and a window. Diva Bomb going in, isn't gonna find anything. Remy with the High Noon is gonna get slept again by Pandy. Pandy has been on point with these sleeps. Shatter comes out. I don't know that it finds much of anything, but is going to get the DMAX. Is going to be forced to back up to LOS the window, and Remy is going to manage to get the pick onto Stormgig. Nano Zarya beat also aggressively to come in. Shredder's forced to back up, very low health, and that looks like that is point, but that was pretty much every ultimate they had. They almost have Shatter, but Salem has Barrage. And they almost have Grav. So they're gonna teleport in. Nice protection. Eats the Shatter, and then Barrage comes in, and it's gonna get 2. Good block on the side of Stormgig as they recap it. They did use Valk there also, so that is 2 ultimates down, but they still have Grab, and they have Wall. Teleporters set up, turrets are set up, and it is a last fight territory, and there are no ultimates on the side. The only thing they're even close to is Barrage, which maybe can get with some good. Is going to get a pick onto Amari going through the teleporter. That's pretty clutch. Has a Barrage here. Shredder is going to grab. That is most of the team there, but Immortality is very good. Justice Reigns from above is going to manage to get Pandy, but the wall comes out from spawn as it does cross the whole map, so Amari is able to use their ult from the entire thing. High Noon Shatter. And it looks like that is going to be the first map segment of Lijiang Tower to London Leviathans.
Score 0-1.
Salem very good. Yeah, Salem is incredibly good, which he should be. Like, look, hold on, where is it? Salem. If my game loads. Look at the hours. Look at the hours that this man has played in this game. Look at the stats here. Like, and you lose it because there's just so many fucking
5,
hours on Genji, but there's
4,
also 113
3,
hours on
2,
Pharah.
1.
But they're
Round
not playing
2.
Pharah right now.
Capture the
They're going over to Rhine, Zarya, Mei, Junk. Meanwhile, they're going to be going into Rhine, Diva, Junk, Sim. A little more spam coming out here. Also, still, no Baptiste. Stuck on the Ana here. So there's not going to be quite as much healing. Good rotate out of the high ground and into the open where that Junk Sim will be a little less effective. Diva getting very low. Diva getting demeched here, actually, by Epi. Nice Mei wall on to team. Trying to focus the turrets. Noctua is going to get the pick on Stormgig, but Shredder and Salem are here to clean up with some help from Amari. Epi just kind of running around as Pandy desperately tries to chase after him to give him some healing.
Just a scratch, you'll be fine.
Stormgig almost has Shatter, pretty much 90%. Meanwhile, Bathwater is only at 30. So, ooh, Diva getting demeched again early in the fight. Gonna get walled off. Ooh, walled off the baby Diva, so that is an excellent stagger. Great wall coming from Amari. He's been playing this Mei exceptionally well tonight. Looks like trying to scout, see if they're going top left, trying to figure out where exactly they might be pushing through. Looks like they still want to go main. They're gonna try and wall in. Team gets half walled off. Grab comes out through. And then it's just gonna be the Nano grab. Nano Rhine grab, which is just good. And now that they just got to cycle ultimates here. As long as London is disciplined and patient, they have a very strong position right now. But it is not without hope. Support ultimates are online for Tokyo Tremors, and they also almost have Tire here. Rotate top left, but they're going to get a blizzard that's going to prevent them from coming through. Trap is there. Tire is out from Salem. Is going to get destroyed by Dobbin, although. They do have a Tire here from Remy. Shatter does get blocked. Beat coming out from Noctua. Tire there, but is going to get immediately destroyed by Shatter. Stormbreak does go down, although two Luna Mini Java's gonna, or two Mini Java Figure is going to pick on Salem, but is going to immediately get beamed down by Shredder. I would not be playing Zarya into Shredder because that is a formidable diva to play into right now. Oof is going to get cleaned up, although there just isn't support there. But they got it to 99 before they could flip it. 99 to 1%. And Salem is going to get the pick on to Dobbin. If they can regroup and push fast, that is quite the advantage for them. This is going to force Tokyo Tremors to have to back up. They can't hold that front choke like they really want to. This is going to give them space to push in. They almost have a Diva Bomb. They almost have a High Noon, but their High Noon is far back. And Shredder pretty much has a grab. As long as he doesn't chuck it into the Matrix, this is going to be good. Grab comes out, is going to manage to get 3 in the back. Import comes out to defend against the grab. Just waits it out. Salem's going to get a 3-man Tire. Beat comes out. And it is just stall. And they have Blizzard to hold if they need it. As overtime ticks down, Blizzard's going to be chucked up in the front.
Victory.
And it's 2-2 here. Tokyo Tremors versus London Leviathans. We have a match on our hands, ladies and gentlemen, and anything in between.
Play of the game.
Play the game's going to go to Salem. This is probably going to be that 3-man Tire on that 99 retake into the grab. Good patience to wait for the beat to run out after the grab goes through. Or no, not the beat's on their side. Waits for the Immort. Irma gets killed by Amari, actually, so that was good. Yeah, good healing by Mini Java. So close, Salem. 5% away from greatness. Also, great job by the tank duo. All right, let's update the score. It is 2-2 here. Match point for both teams. Tiebreaker. Epi's asking if we want a second halftime. If we do that, I will fucking cry. But it's not up to me. It's up to the teams. No. Okay. Second half time. Second half time. Game 6. Please don't do 6 games. My throat will be destroyed by 6 games. Holy crap. I will have no vocal cords for tomorrow or tonight or like the next forever. Alright. I have 10 minutes to stall. 10 minutes to figure out something to talk about as I hydrate. Please no second half time. What? Icy Panda, you don't like my fun facts? You don't like my fun facts? You don't want to learn more about developmental biology? You don't want to learn more about... What else do I know things about? Whales. I know a lot about whales. Not the country, but like the cetacean. This is game 6. This next one is game 6. Yeah, this is map 6. There is, I guess, there's no, here, maybe I can add so this is clear. It's not going to be super clear, but, and my cat is screaming at me because she knows it's almost dinner time. Oop. Make this tinier. Not that tiny. All right. Make this a little bigger so that the numbers kind of look like they're the same size. Almost. Perfect. All right, so this is, yeah, they've played 5 maps tonight, so both teams are probably tired. Will they be playing control or can they pick any game mode? It is a control map for the tiebreaker always. So it looks like they've already picked a map. They're actually going to go to Ilios when they get back from timeout after everyone has their bathroom breaks, snack breaks, all that jazz. It is technically my cat's dinner time, so I apologize if you hear them screaming in the background as they hate me. Yeah, it is going to be control, so we'll be seeing some Ilios, probably going to be seeing more pharmacy. So prepare yourselves. Maybe they'll bring out, maybe London Leviathans will bring out the double flyers once again. Hi, Pawns. Hello, cats. You want to say hi? Want to say hi? I don't know if you can hear her. I was just making sure you knew read. Thank you, Reckless. I appreciate the assist. Yeah. All right. Looks like we are getting ours in the chat, so potentially I will not have to stall for a solid 10 minutes. And we will be, in fact, entering the tiebreaker match
Now
on
arriving at
Ilios. As I hide the chat.
Initiating match.
And we begin the match. Gonna start on Lighthouse here, so probably pharmacies. Maybe pharmacies. It's a pretty good pharmacy map. Also a pretty good Doomfist map, you know, Lucio, Hog, anything that can take advantage of the fact that there is a very steep drop. I never thought about this, but how the fuck does anyone get to these boats?
Ready for battle.
Like, do you have to rappel down? Like, how are people getting into these boats? Where's the entrance to the dock? There is none. These are aesthetic boats. They have no purpose. That's a shame.
5.
Alright, looks like we have double bubble with a McCree pharmacy coming out from the Tokyo Tremors going into a Rhines. Alright, ooh, they want to play brawl. They want to get on point. May, McCree, this could be great or this could be a terrible mistake. I think it really depends on who gets capture percentage first. London really wants to rotate straight to point and stay there and play there. Meanwhile, they're looking, London Leviathans is looking for an angle. I'm going to be very curious to see who gets first pick here? It's gonna be Mini Java getting the pick onto their counterpart Pandy on the Ana. That is main support down. Ooh, but Salem's gonna get a nice flash on Iremi, but May is down. Dobbin peeking in the back window. Sleep coming out. Dobbin's gonna get another pick. That is 0 support on the side of London Leviathans. Ooh, but he's just so clean with it. Don't let him res. Don't let him res. Don't let him res. I don't think he can do it. I don't think he can do it. He can't. But they got 20% out of that. And Salem has High Noon. Amari swapping over to the Hanzo off of the May. Dobbin does have Barrage, and they have Nano for it should they so choose to use it. Almost have Primal also. Shredder going on to the Diva here. Barrage comes out, is going to manage to get Epi. Salem is going to get the pick onto Dobbin. And then Noctua goes for a bold res in front of the entire enemy team. Bold is a nice way of saying dumb. And Amari is going to headshot her for her audacity. Nano Monkey is going to come out onto Bathwater. Stormgate getting dangerous though, but is going to get healed by Pandy up in the corner. Nano coming out onto the Reinhardt as well. Is going to go push Mini Java on point by themselves. High Noon comes out. Remy is going to manage to get Epi. It is both tanks on point. Oh, and the boop is good. The boop is just good. And it is going to be a hold for Tokyo Tremors, but it was close. Noctua does have Valkyrie ready. Fangoria is almost at Grav. Meanwhile, there is a Shatter as well as a Beat on the side of London Leviathans. Salem used High Noon somewhere and all that. I missed it. Apologies. No one died to it, so I don't think it was terribly good. Amari getting dangerous, though, going to be forced to go and get a health pack. Valkyrie comes out. Shatter comes out as well as Beat to encourage the aggression. Valkyrie there. Rav coming out. I don't think there's just quite... Ooh, the Bathwater is going to just clean up the rest of the team as that Beat runs out. New Bomb gets chucked on point. It's overtime, and it looks like this is gonna be a map cap, a map segment win for Tokyo Tremors on Ilios.
1-0.
Oh boy, oh boy, it's a good start. Good start for Tokyo. Good start. Have a lot to go for, and it is everyone's favorite map. Lewell. I did say in the announcement post that Tokyo Tremors and London Leviathans are going to meet in the pit.
5,
And so they will.
4, 3.
Alright, we have Double Bubble McCree Pharmacy. Shocking coming out from Tokyo Tremors. Meanwhile, Double Bubble with a Sombra Pharmacy. Interesting. Let's see what Amari does with this Sombra. Could potentially be super good if he manages to get the hacks off. He's going for the Pharmacy. I just don't think, yeah, I would go for the... He's going to hack the Mini here. Provide some little extra damage, a little extra support. Try and get the hack on Bathwater. Bathwater does go down to Stormgig.
Securing the objective.
Really wants the hack on this Pharah. Is going to manage to get it on Noctua. Let's see if Salem can get the follow-up. Doesn't look like it. They are going to get the first cap, although. 60% to Barrage. Amari really hasn't managed to build this EMP. Desperately trying to hack the Pharmacy. Hasn't been doing much. Does manage to spot Remy doing some spy checking for this Sombra. Boop is coming in. Mini Java is getting booped. Dogfighting is happening, but no Pharah can really dogfight well, so you know. Ooh, but Salem is going to go down with some assists from Remy, and Remy's also going to get Amari before going down to Stormgig. Shredder is going to remech here, and that is a cap flip. Epi's still here. I think wants to go for a res, or Or no, it's just kind of just wait. Fang getting booped around a bit. Point is contested. Bathwater is going to primal, but Nano is going to go on to Stormgig. Is going to get anti-doll though. And slept. Self-destruction goes out. Is going to get 2 and the squash kill. Onto Noctua. Nice job, Shredder, as we enter the pause. Welcome to the pause screen, guys. This is the 3rd pause of MOWL Season 6. I would like suggestions for additions to my lovely pause screen as Amari DCs and loses all of that EMP charge, which is an actual rip on that. Looks like we are coming back. We have ours from everyone. Oh, they keep asking me if I'm ready. I'm always ready, man. I'm always ready. Alright. Let's get you guys back to the action. Shredder has just squashed Noctua like a bug. And now that Stormgate managed to get the pick onto Mini Java, but Pandy is getting pressured by Fangori. Fangori does get killed as the peel is good from the London Leviathans tanks. They managed to flip back the point. Amari coming back on the Sombra. That is a unfortunate loss of ultimate charge there. But Salem does have the barrage. However, there's a lot of ultimates on the enemy team. High Noon, Barrage, Valk, and Grab. My guess they want to grab Barrage. I'm getting dangerous, so it's going to get healed up. Hack onto the Zarya. They know they have Graviton Surge. They're trying to push it. Hack can't do anything. Justice reigns from above. Salem is going to manage to get 1. Remy is going to manage to get Stormgig with that High Noon. Rez comes out for Fangori. Ooh, can he hit the second rocket? He can't. It's just too difficult. But he gets the boop into the well? Yes, he does, but is going to die for it. Nano Monkey is here, and it hurts. Epi is going to go down to the Nano Monkey. Amari forced to translocate away as Stormgig is stalling on point. Has Primal, but is going to choose to not use it. Shredder backing off. Fangori does have the grab. They still have this grab barrage combo ready and waiting. Meanwhile, there is a Primal and a Nano. My guess is they're going to Nano Monkey engage if they know what they're doing at all. Ooh, and that's a bad pick. Epi's going to go down. That's going to force them to wait to engage. As I take a sip, Mini Java's also going to pick onto Salem. Unfortunate. This is going to be some great stall. In the meantime, we have gotten a Primal ready in that time, as well as a Nano. Grab comes out. Is the Barrage coming? Barrage didn't come. Storming instead, Primal, and then they EMP'd as well. Where was the Barrage? I don't know, but there it is. But it got 2. They used every fucking ult in the book. It's 10% to cap. Bathwater does have Primal. Is going to use it to try and get the touch. Is going to manage to get the touch on point. Remy is going to go down to Shredder. Amari coming back on that. Shredder's going to chuck the bomb in the air. Is going to manage to get Bathwater. Remix on point. Rez coming out for Bathwater. Manages to go off. Oh, never mind. For not Bathwater. For Remy. For Epi. Oh, Lord. Amari coming back on the sim. I guess because it's a faster teleport. As it is a cleanup here. And Lord Almighty, we are still going on Ilios. We're still going on Ilios. It is coming down to the last map segment on the 6th map of tonight.
1-1.
Everything is about to be decided in the next few minutes.
Ready or battle?
Oh Lordy.
You can keep up with me?
Hey,
And the Widow. The Golden gun, Widowmaker.
Seems I was wrong about you.
Now,
I thought you'd have gotten used to that feeling by now.
Widow Sombra. That's a terrible decision. That's a terrible decision.
5, 4,
There's no damage.
3, 2, 1.
I mean, except from the tanks, but like,
Capture.
I mean, I guess Stormy has been playing out of his mind. Let's see if Salem can get anything with an early pick.
Merci.
Is getting the pocket.
Te voilà.
Waiting, waiting, patience, patience. Whoop. Is gonna get shot at, although. Shot at a lot. There's no value coming here. Stormgig already half. Lamb comes out early, but is gonna get. Oh! Pandy is gonna get mini job. Effie is gonna manage to rest Stormgig. Stormgig does go down to Dobbin, who's on that Reaper and attempts to control Stormgig. Izanami is gonna manage to get a pick as soon as I look away and relieve him from the caster curse. Stormgig is gonna manage to get Bathwater. Hack goes on to Fangori, who is trying to stall on point. They did get the first cap, Tokyo Tremors, but it looks like it's going to be a quick flip as Pandy gets another kill onto Fangori. Izanami getting the body shot onto Dobbin.
Get back in the fight.
We are close to Primal as well as Sights here. So let's see. He knows you're there. They also almost have, they have a Death Blossom. Remy's gonna get the pick on to Amari. They're gonna use this Death Blossom. There it goes. They waited for almost a D-Mech. Managed to get Pandy with that. Probably gonna get Effie with this. No, Effie manages to get out, but they do get Shredder. Effie is gonna get stalled out. Dobbin just doing work here. Really quick point flip. They have a Shatter and a High Noon now in the take, as well as a Window. Swapping over to the Rhine Zarya. And off of the Widow onto the Reaper. EMP.
Miss me?
Almost there. Gonna get Flash and then just headshot. Not even fanned. He doesn't need it, man. Unfortunate. They were playing for that EMP. They have to know Bathwater has Shatter at this point. But they may think that they have EMP. Shatter doesn't manage to find anything, and Bathwater dies. EMP comes out, is going to get 3, but Remy does have the High Noon and is going to manage to kill 2 with it. Dubin's getting, Nami Shredder is going to kill Mini Java, though, but it is just too little up for the side of London Leviathans. Noctua is going to get the final goodbye pick onto Amari. I don't think this Sombra is really doing anything, and I hope he swaps. He's going to swap to a Mei. Good man, you. Good man. Cat, I need you to not be on the computer right now. We have a Diva Bomb here. It is about to get to last fight territory. They also have a Window here, which they might try to use aggressively. They get the pick onto Bathwater. Window off the supports, as well as a nice anti. Death Blossom comes out, is going to manage to get a Shredder. Diva Bomb doesn't manage to find anything, doesn't manage to squash anyone either. Mini Java is going to manage to kill Amari. There is a Nano Reaper on point, but that is all that's on point. Pandy desperately trying to damage, and it is going to be Salem against the world. Can he survive this? He can't. Can anyone get back? Shredder is back on the Wrecking Ball. Noctua managed to get the boom kill onto Pandy. That is the main support down. Both tanks are here, but Shredder is dead. It is going to be a touch again. Shatter comes out, and it is big. It has managed to get both tanks on the ground. Mari is back here on the Doofus, does manage to get 2. They know Remy's on the high ground. They know he's on the flank. It is just Epi. Oh no, there's no shield. Is going to manage to kill Epi, and that's going to be it. Tokyo Tremors takes it. That was an incredibly close game. Good job. Like, Jesus Christ. Good job, both teams. Like, honestly, that was incredibly close. I literally think it was just like a couple, like, obviously the misplay there was the Sombra Widow. Like, that is just a 0 DPS comp. And you're really counting on your tanks to get it, but holy crap. Alright, well, let me update. With the 2-2, it's hard to tell which. Nope, that's the wrong score. It's this one. Who? 6 maps played tonight. Alright. GG, well played to both teams. Damn, damn, damn. Yeah, but 6 games played. And Tokyo, like, that was a very, very close game. But yeah, nice. Pleasure to cast. Dom and Carrot, yeah, I mean, the Reaper, they predicted, they had Stormgig's number. They're like, you're going to play Winston, you've been rocking Winston all night, we're going to start running your counter. And I just think that Widow Sombra was a mistake. Like, flat out. It meant they had to make swaps, which meant they were behind on the economy, because it was, and it came down to little mistakes like that, because it was so close from both sides. So, good game, good game. Well, thank you all for joining me for probably one of the more exciting casts I've had. Hopefully I will see you all again. Either, I don't know if I'm casting another game this week. I might. But if not, I will see you all next week for week 2, and it has been a pleasure. Good night.